It's not in my interest for Hector Salamanca to die at this time.
Man, oh man. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another TV show reaction and commentary. And today we're going to be hopping into Better Call Saul Season 3, Episode 3. This one is titled Sunk Cost. So, we left off with a terrible, terrible thing that has happened to Jimmy, which is kind of really, it's like really humiliating. I think that's like the one word that kind of pops up because, again, we are shown that his feelings, when he's in his emotional bag, he fumbles all the time, every single time. And it makes sense as to why when Breaking Bad happens, you see the Breaking Bad characters push a little bit more on the emotional side, and you can see situations where he's more lenient when that happens, and his response is a little bit more open, rather than just like blocking it with just the response of the law. However, seeing how much he is just a victim to it, in his own show and Better Call Saul is fascinating. It truly shows, number one, just how much he values other people and how they feel about him and how he feels about other people so much within the show. And then coming forth to Breaking Bad, how much he really pushes that down, because he gets humiliated, and this is going to be a not so fun time because, Kim is probably not going to like this. Chuck has it out for him, basically. And then you got Howard, who is a witness to it all. So you have this entire thing, this web around Jimmy that he cares so much about, but every time he tries to go and fix a problem, he's like setting fire to like the web prior to that. So it's a shame, and it's interesting to see why he is the way that he is now in Breaking Bad, and I'm sure the showrunners knew that and are kind of like unraveling the story backwards from that point, which gives us this TV show. So it's really cool, but we also have Mike and his story and I just love that Mike and Jimmy are kind of side by side because they're kind of like that in Breaking Bad too. But man, Mike's story is just so compelling. Him getting into contact with Gus, him getting into contact with Tuco, with Hector Salamanca, RIP too. But yeah, it's just really cool and such a reward seeing the beforehand to a lot of people, and seeing the reasons to why they are the way that they are in Breaking Bad. So I'm really excited to jump into this. Like always, guys, if you want to be able to have more than one per week, you can by checking out the Patreon. It's the best way to support this channel. You can get early access, uncuts, along with a lot of other things too. I'm going to be adding some more things on there for sure as well too. You can also support this channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of those things. I hope that you can just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into Season 3, Episode 3 of Better Call Saul. Yeah, I was about to say, I understand this color grid. We are in Mexico. Here we go. I think it's just so cool that just by the color tone, you can just see not only where you are, but what time frame you're in. It's just fascinating. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've had that relationship with any other TV show. Well, I guess Dark did it a little bit. Dark did it a little bit towards the end. That's crazy. You got the stop sign riddled with bullet holes. It was probably for like target practice, but still. You got these shoes that are coated in blood. It's wild, man.
I do not wish to see your gun. And if I don't, I promise you won't see mine. Are we in agreement?
We are.
Yeah, it's wild. Like the only person that can just have Mike like this is either Walter or Gus. That's it. I can't think of anybody else. That's the G himself, dressed in all black. Oh my God. This dude is cold, man. He's so cold. Oh my God.
It's not in my interest for Hector Salamanca to die at this time.
Man, oh man. This is so rewarding.
How very specific.
And how this is shot is awesome. Look at these people we know from Breaking Bad.
Found the driver after you robbed the truck. Hector murdered this civilian, correct?
Damn, he knows it. He knows it. He knows all of it. Mike cannot, he just can't, you can't dodge him. He's a big wall.
Just like that. Of course, I trust that you are done with Hector Salamanca.
He's so stubborn, man. He's such a stubborn dude.
Hector's your competition.
Why do you ask?
Because I'm not done with Hector Salamanca.
Woo! Woo! He said, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You try and come after my family? Yeah. I'm gonna ruin you beyond the grave. Yeah, I feel it. And that's how that partnership clicked.
Offices of Jimmy McGill. How may I help you today?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Listen,
I don't think I recognize the name of this director. This might be a newer episode by them.
You know you can wait inside.
Damn.
You won't want to hear it.
That freaking voice hitting him right when he's just sitting on a sidewalk smoking a cigarette. That sucks.
You'll face those consequences, and you'll come out the other side a better man. I know it's hard to see right now. But, Jimmy, this is an opportunity.
I love how this is framed, too. You guys were right. The cinematography is so damn good.
One day you're gonna get sick. Again. One of your employees is gonna find you curled up in that space blanket.
Oh, my God, he's gonna roast him.
Hurt. And this time it'll be too much. And you will die there.
Whew! Oh, my God. Yikes. Yeah, man, what did you expect, bro? Like, come on, man. Like,
Here's my ride.
man. It just sucks all around, man. This is such a terrible, unfortunate thing.
Won't you hurry on?
Wow, they made a whole soundtrack with him. That's crazy. Damn, I love this show so much. So inspiring.
Disagreement with my brother.
That hard ass, I don't blame you. So who you got representing you?
I'll be representing myself.
Sign here.
You moron.
Yeah, isn't that like the worst thing you could possibly do? But I guess in this case, with Jimmy, he's the only person I think that could actually benefit.
Chances are you're spending the night. You, gonna be okay?
Beats the back of a nail salon.
I do not doubt that, my friend.
That's solid. I mean, it's still coming off as slimy as hell, but that's solid. Yeah, I'm just not ready for that emotion with Kim. I'm just not ready for it. Some of you actually mentioned something pretty interesting, which is something I wouldn't have known because, I'm not married or anything. But for those of you who are, and who are just generally older than me, you guys mentioned that Kim's reluctancy to stick by Jimmy is, it's reminiscent of just being in a marriage, and yeah, it might be difficult, but you love this person so much that you're willing to fight for the hope of them coming out of it. It's similar to how Chuck is having hope for Jimmy, but it's like in the most weird way. But it makes sense. I mean, Kim definitely loves Jimmy. She hasn't said it, but I mean, she doesn't need to. It's all within her actions, which is great, both for her character, but also for just screenwriting, filmmaking, all that good stuff.
Can I talk to you?
Sure, Ernie. What's going on?
Mr. McGill fired me.
Damn, and he fired Ernie. Man, Chuck sucks, bro. All my homies hate Chuck.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened to Jimmy?
And my thing is, how long is Chuck expecting him to serve this? Because I'm sure what he did is definitely not a good thing. Like, how does he expect him to serve his time in prison if that's his way of, like... It's just so difficult because it's like, it's your brother.
Your brother Charles? Seriously? I assume you're prepared to enter a plea at this time?
Yikes. Man, this is all so just... I hate this, man. And then Kim is going to come through and do her best.
Now, Mr. McGill, have you secured counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Kim Wexler. I'll be representing Mr. McGill in this matter.
Just in time.
It hurts me not seeing just Saul in the future not with Kim. Like, how far did he go?
Present myself.
Your Honor.
Not your client, Ms. Wexler. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. You two can work this out on your own time.
I'm sorry I was gonna call you, but then I thought I'd tell you in person.
Mr. McGill.
Oh, man. So he's really going to fight this himself. Damn.
You have no priors and no outstanding warrants.
Kim can't even fight for him.
Where are you currently practicing law? I haven't seen you.
So many good intentions just being twisted. It's a shame.
I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Howard was there, and a PI, if you can believe that, just waiting for me to lose my shit and bust in. Chuck played me like a fiddle and schmuck.
God, it hurts that they're holding on to this frame right here. It hurts.
That we're building. I won't allow him to endanger our business. No, I will fix this. Myself, me, Jimmy McGill, okay?
Ah, man, they're holding on to this frame. What's about to happen? What's the response from her?
Okay.
I knew it. That's the worst thing she could have said to him. That's the worst thing he could have heard. Man. Oh, my God. Yeah. Ugh, that hurts. That hurts. Wow. Yep. I remember him.
¿Qué tiene el gringo?
La venganza.
Será mi próximo.
Yeah. Yep.
Package. Yay big. And what's that in grams? This big.
Yo, this is the beginning of Mike's job is working with Gus. This is so wild, man. That man's been working all his life. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's the one that operated on Mike in Breaking Bad when he got shot, right? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anybody two-piece a snack. I don't think I've seen that. There's usually just one.
Is somebody sitting here?
I gotta try that. It seems like it's a little difficult.
One?
Oh.
Yeah. This whole thing is a big misunderstanding. There's absolutely no way.
My man is savoring that fry. He is savoring that fry.
Catches this. Looking at an easy clear.
Felony in there, right?
That would be a go ahead. Classic case of overture.
Look at this dude. He put the snacks down. He said, man, let me eat some actual food.
Got a jam.
Bro, you didn't even eat the chips. You did not even eat the chips or drink the coffee. What was the point, man? They even do this in this show. They do this in a lot of like movies and TV shows where they be eating a fraction and then they throw out the rest. I'm like, man, at least on my films and my TV shows, people are gonna be eating.
Davison, Maine. They let you keep the German car?
No.
That blows.
You guys thought that you were here to learn about filmmaking, but instead it's just me getting upset that people aren't eating their food. Yeah, it's going to take you a few times. But this was one of the first instances where I was like, oh, yeah, drugs. I feel like it's like that for many kids that kind of just live in the inner city. Because you start seeing these everywhere.
Intention is going to be the felony breaking and entering. Your brother's going to want to plead down to a misdemeanor, but I'll hold the line on the felony. Which means this could possibly go to trial.
Yikes. Oh, man. That's heavy. That's what I'm saying. It's like you want him to get better, but if he's put away for years, I don't know if that's going to work.
I'm not going to defend his actions, but I can't help wondering if there's not a better solution for everyone.
That's hard. So it looks like Chuck is going to try his best to work down that federal, because that's the one that's going to really put Jimmy away. And it's not like that just goes away either. When he comes out, that's going to stick around. Oh man, my man has a wicked walk. My man's entire lower body is a full stride ahead of his upper body. That's hilarious. Wow. 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 That's next level. That is next level, just mapping out the enemy. That's crazy. Yup, all those goodies are done for. That's so smart. That's so smart. Oh my god. Man, they are effing up Hector's business to a degree. To a massive degree. That was so genius. I love how they always have their little smoke breaks.
And Chuck is going to be pissed. It's a big check in the pro column.
Actually, the PPD was Chuck's idea.
Shit.
Wow. That was an extreme close-up on Kim's face right there.
My written confession is immediately submitted to the New Mexico Bar Association.
You're written.
Again, I love the intimacy between these two. It's good.
A confession to a felony?
Grounds for disbarment.
Yeah, and if I take it to trial and I lose, I face the bar anyways and jail time most likely.
So in a way, this was... Man! I don't think that was purposeful, but in a way it is, because that's what he wants Jimmy to learn. I think that's just Chuck's mistake. He just never understood how much Jimmy loved the law and doing this.
This guy? Seriously?
Let's just call it the fallacy of sunk costs.
That's the title of this episode. Sunk costs.
Now we take that PPD and we shove it right up Chuck's ass.
All right. Oh, that got me hyped for the next episode. Oh, man. All right, everybody. We just got done episode 3, season 3. Better Call Saul. This one, again, is titled Sunk Costs, and now we understand why. But yeah, I mean, this is a sticky situation, you know. at first I thought it was because, I mean, and the thing is that with this show, there's a lot of right things that are happening. You know, there's not usually a wrong way unless we're dipping into like Mike's backstory and you clearly see evil for what it is. But Jimmy and his brother, like, they have such a pendulum between each other, because what Chuck wants his brother to learn is innately doing more damage than putting his brother away in jail. You know, because of how Jimmy feels about his occupation, about his passion. You know, that's obviously the law, and, you know, how he's able to work within it. And to kind of ban him, or, you know, to take the, I don't know what it's actually called, like, to ban him from the bar so he can't get his license, is essentially worse than putting him in prison. Because, I mean, we're seeing little bits of it, you know, with the future Jimmy, you know, when he's working at the Cinnabon, and even then, you know, he's still getting this rile. It's hard to let go, because that is him. That is entirely his identity. I mean, we've seen him in his bag in Breaking Bad, you know, and what made him stand out so much is because of, you know, his relation with the law and how he feels about it, and how it reflects within himself, and why it reflects within himself. And it just seems like Chuck sadly can't understand that, because he views it in a way where, again, he's right to view it in this way. You can't bend the law like this, you know. But it's that missing component of Chuck. You just don't understand your brother, and you have these vendettas against him that simply aren't true, and aren't like, they're just not meant to be held on to. And it just sucks. It's unfair. They need to go to therapy. I don't know why they haven't gone to a family therapist yet, but yeah, I'm gonna hop into the next episode. But tell me what your thoughts are on this. You know, are you guys like firmly like, yes, Jimmy deserves all this, Chuck is evil, yada yada, or is it kind of like the flip-flop way where Chuck is firmly correct in this and Jimmy deserves this? You know, I'm interested in seeing where you guys lie between, because there's no wrong answer. Like I just said, there's a lot of rights. It's just shaped wrongly. If that makes any sense. So I would love to hear it in the comments below. I'm gonna hop into the next episode, but for everybody else, I'll see y'all next week. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we're just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the back.